Hi guys, it's a bit early for Fool of the Week, but Laura Trott, the Chief Secretary to the Treasury, certainly makes the grade. She was responding to Joe Hendry from the SNP, who challenged her on the cost Brexit is having on everyone, but those on lower incomes in particular. As we know, checks at the border on goods means higher costs. But even if no checks are carried out, businesses still take a hit, and this extra expense is passed on to the consumer. First, Laura ignored the question asked, and then insulted the MP opposite. Was she called out over her behaviour by the Speaker of the House of Commons? What do you think?
SNP spokesperson Drew Hendry.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Westminster's cost of living crisis disproportionately affects those on low incomes, young people and people living in rural areas with limited travel options. One example is the soaring cost of car insurance, inexplicably higher in Scotland than most other parts of the UK. A 22-year-old with 5 years driving experience might expect their premiums to go down, yet they're paying on average £667 more than when they passed at their test at age 17. So why is the UK government doing absolutely nothing to hold insurance companies to account?
Minister.
Mr Speaker, I can't comment on the specifics of car insurance companies, but what I can say is that for people struggling with the cost of living, in whatever form it comes through, I would note the working age benefits are going up by 6.7% this year.
Drew Hendry.
Clearly the Minister's paid no attention to this at all. This is exceptional to the UK. Whilst prices for car insurance have more than doubled in the UK over the same period, they've only gone up 18% across the EU. Car insurance has gone down by 20% in independent Ireland. So what is the reason? Is it Brexit? Is it shameless profiteering? Or has, as we suspect, Westminster just given up on people in the cost of living crisis?
Minister.
Mr Speaker, I think we've heard enough from the Brexit zombies on the other side of the table. You know, we have a situation... if the Honourable Gentleman would just like to listen, I would like to point out that the national living wage is up by 9.8% this year, which helps with exactly the type of cost that the Honourable Gentleman is talking about.
So she insulted the MP, calling the SNP Brexit Zombies, whatever the hell that means. Now, the main point that was raised here by Joe Hendry is about car insurance. Is car insurance impacted by Brexit? Yes, it is. So in two ways. First of all, there's the lack of certainty. So the insurance companies don't know exactly what's happening to Britain post-Brexit. Doesn't know what's happening when it comes to vehicles post-Brexit. So this has driven up prices. The uncertainty of Brexit has driven up premiums. This is one aspect. Another, which makes perfect sense to most people, is if import costs are higher, it means parts are higher, which means that people are doing fewer repairs because repairs to cars are more expensive. And insurance companies take that into account and they add this to premiums. So if it's more expensive to maintain a car, people are cutting back on those costs. The insurance companies have taken that into account. They're adding that to the cost. This is because of Brexit. It's more expensive to bring parts in. Most of the parts are imported from abroad. So this is, of course, as we know, when it comes to manufacturing, a massive problem. And of course, to car repairs, it's a problem. And this is having an impact as well. Now, to respond, she could have easily responded to this, but instead she decided to insult the MPs opposite. Brexit zombies. These people, and I said before, and I said it in the live stream as well, these people don't give a crap at this stage. They know they're going to lose power. They know that they're going to be out on the rear. Laura Trott is going to lose her seat most likely, and she'll be doing something else. So what's the point in actually treating MPs with respect? What's the point in treating Parliament with respect? You're going to lose your seat. You're going to be out in your ear. Might as well just insult everyone around you. Just be there to punch in the time, make sure that you get your salary at the end of the month or whatever, and go along with the flow. Because actually running the country is too difficult. It requires too much effort. You know, these are the people who will say that people on benefits are lazy. This is the laziest government ever. They're not interested in actually doing any work. It's just about spinning their wheels until the election arrives. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.